मुहूर्त इंद्र योग, मृगशिरा नक्षत्र, मेष लग्न, वृश्चिक नवांश. That is that auspicious moment that Prime Minister Narendra Modi now enters the Garbh Grah, followed by the RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat. There are various saints and seers already inside this absolutely divine Garbh Grah of the Sri Ram Mandir. Anandi Ben Patel, the Governor, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, also seen in these images as the saints and seers guide Prime Minister Narendra Modi through this prayer in the Garbh Grah of the Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Mandir. 12:17 p.m. 12:29 and 8 seconds, 12:28 and 8 seconds is that most auspicious time till 12:30:35.
अन्न जल का त्याग किया. महर्षि वशिष्ठ के कहने पर उन्होंने सारी गतिविधियों का
Achaman, it's to drink water just before you start chanting those prayers. The Yajman, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat with him. There's Achaman that is done first, then holy water sprinkled on Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And this cleansing, as the saints were telling us, extremely, extremely important. The ritual where the gods are being invoked to bless this ceremony, to bless this Pran Pratishtha ceremony. A lotus placed on the palms of the Prime Minister, in the hands of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, praying to Bhagwan Ganesh, Vigna Harta. Then Ma Lakshmi invoking all gods in Brahmand one by one to bless this ceremony. If there is a mistake, the prayer is, forgive our mistakes, descend and bless our ceremony so that this Anushtan is successful for the benefit of entire humankind. Not just for Ayodhya Vasis, not just for Bharat Vasis, but for entire humankind. Both the idols of Lord Ram, the Vigraha, Achal Vigraha of Lord Ram, where Pran Pratishtha will take place in exactly 8 minutes from now. But before that, the Utsav Murti or the Jal Murti, which is taken for Nagar Brahman, like the Shankaracharya had earlier said,
चंद्रमा के साथ जुड़ा हुआ है और आज
Lord Jagannath's idol is taken for Nagar Brahman.
इंद्र योग, आनंद योग, सर्वार्थ सिद्धि योग, अमृत सिद्धि योग, पूर्व कालामृतानुसार जो बाण पंचक सिद्धि योग नहीं होने से
all the prayers to bless this ceremony.
पंच बाण है, पंच बाण न होने से ये संजीवनी योग और लग्नेश मंगल में होने से नवमेश गुरु की परंपरा दृष्टि होने से राजयोग बन रहा है. इस अद्भुत क्षण में, इस अद्भुत योग में ये जो प्राण प्रतिष्ठा होनी है 12:30 बजे, जिसके लिए 84 सेकंड्स का समय निर्धारित किया गया है। आप समझिए कि मकर में इस वक्त भगवान सूर्य हैं और उनके होते हुए पौषे राज्य विविध स्यात्, यह बृहस्पति वचन यहाँ चरितार्थ होता है। तो ऐसे में मंगल प्रसंग में सभी को सम्मिलित होने का जो प्रण है, भगवान श्री राम को यहाँ पर लाने का जो मुहूर्त है वो अद्भुत है, और इससे राम राज्य की प्रतिस्थापना करने में भारत को अवश्य मदद मिलेगी। और इसी संकल्प के साथ आज इस प्राण प्रतिष्ठा समारोह की शुरुआत हुई है, और अब से थोड़ी ही देर में वो दिव्य क्षण आने वाला है जब भगवान श्री राम में प्राण प्रतिष्ठित होंगे।
It's 12:21. 7 minutes to go for that Abhijit Muhurt. The Karyakram, as the saints and seers in Ayodhya, when we were speaking to them at the Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra, told us was पौष माह की द्वादशी तिथि अर्थात 22 जनवरी 2024 अभिजीत मुहूर्त इंद्र योग मृगशिरा नक्षत्र मेष लग्न एवं वृश्चिक नवांश में होगा। 84 सेकंड का वो शुभ मुहूर्त है। एंड देयर आर इन ऑल
इस इतिहास को
15 yajmans in this. In the Garbhagriha right now you're watching images of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh Sar Sanchaalak Mohan Bhagwat. Next to him is the governor of Uttar Pradesh Anandi Ben Patel and the chief minister of Uttar Pradesh Yogi Adityanath. But apart from that, श्री राम लला प्राण प्रतिष्ठा समारोह में काशी के डोम राजा विभिन्न वर्गों से 15 यजमान शामिल होंगे और समाज के जो निचले पायदान में प्रभु श्री राम के समारोह जिनको माना जाता है उनको शामिल किया जा रहा है। यही राम राज्य की कल्पना है। 12:23 p.m. Just 6 minutes to go for India's civilizational history moment.
जिन्होंने इस
उदयपुर से वनवासी कल्याण आश्रम के अध्यक्ष रामचंद्र खराड़ी, असम से रामकुई जेमी, गुरचरण सिंह गिल जयपुर से, कृष्ण मोहन हरदोई से, रमेश जैन मुल्तानी, अचल रासन तमिलनाडु से, विट्ठल राव कामले मुंबई, महादेव गायकवाड़ घुमंतू समाज, ट्रस्टी लातूर महाराष्ट्र, श्री लिंगराज वासवराज अप्पा कुलबर्गी कर्नाटक से, कलबुर्गी कर्नाटक से, दिलीप वाल्मीकि लखनऊ से, अनिल चौधरी डोमराजा काशी और काशी के ही कैलाश यादव, कविंद्र प्रताप सिंह और पलवल हरियाणा से अरुण चौधरी इस प्राण प्रतिष्ठा में यजमान हैं। This is truly that spectacular moment for Bharatvarsh. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has followed a very strict anushthan for the past 11 days. He's slept on the floor on a blanket. He wakes up early in the morning and at Brahma Muhurt at 3:40 a.m. for 1 hour and 11 minutes chants the holy mantras, and that's that Ram Lalla idol that all Sanatan Dharm followers in Ayodhya have seen and worshipped, or Ram Lalla idol that Sanatan Dharm followers across the world have this emotional connect with. It's a civilizational connect. Imagine a quest that started centuries ago, more than 500 years ago, is finally going to bear fruit in exactly 3 minutes from now. It's 12:25 p.m. and let's once again listen in to the prayers on ground ahead of the Pran Pratishtha in exactly 3 minutes from now.
और उन्होंने कहा कि यह क्षण सांस्कृतिक स्वतंत्रता का जयघोष करता है। हिंदू चेतना प्रकाश स्तंभ का भी दिन है जब रामशिला पूजन हुआ। साथ ही साथ 1990 के दशक में आडवाणी जी की रथ यात्रा की सारथी रहे, गुजरात में समन्वय की भूमिका में रहे, तत्कालीन भाजपा महासचिव के रूप में 6 उन्होंने भ्रमण किया। उस भ्रमण के दौरान पड़ा जिसमें केवल जल का भोग करके ही 6 से अधिक गांव में प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी ने इस रथ यात्रा का कुशल संचालन किया, समन्वय किया। सोमनाथ से अयोध्या की इस यात्रा के सारथी के रूप में अगर देखें तो एक वीर व्रती के रूप में नवरात्र के समय में जल पीकर 18 घंटे से ज्यादा एक वीर व्रती के रूप में प्रधानमंत्री ने तत्कालीन महासचिव भाजपा के बीजेपी इकाई के थे, इन्होंने अपना अंशदान किया। और अगर एकात्मता यात्रा की बात करें 1992 में 14 जनवरी को आज से 32 वर्ष पहले
6 12:26 and now exactly 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go for the Pran Pratishtha ceremony, and this is something that not many people would have seen in the past. This is where that pitambar cloth that covers Ram Lalla's eyes will be removed and a pratibimb will be shown amidst that mantrocharan in Lord Ram's ears that is happening. And that is where that Vigraha of Ram Lalla, the Nutan Vigraha of Ram Lalla comes to life. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has gone through what Rishi Munis, saints and seers described is an inner cleansing process. Eating, drinking only coconut water, eating nothing, sleeping on the floor, chanting mantras and chanting mantras in the right manner. Why is it so important? The chanting of mantras, it reverberates through a person's soul. What's uttered through the lips also goes through the ears and then reverberates from every pore of the body is the belief, is the faith. He's visited every temple that was prescribed. He started with visiting Panchvati, the Ram Mandir. He's visited the Guruvayur temple. He's visited the Ramanath Swami temple. He's visited several other temples, including the Veerbhadra temple at Lepakshi. Now the Prime Minister is the Yajman at this Pran Pratishtha. 12:28 and that moment arrives.
हेलीकॉप्टर अब सरयू मैया और राम की पैड़ी की ओर जाएंगे। वहीं पर संपूर्ण भारत और संसार के मीडिया कर्मी अर्थात इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया, प्रिंट मीडिया, सोशल मीडिया, यूट्यूबर्स सब वहीं पर एकत्रित हैं।
And helicopters of the Indian Air Force shower rose petals at the Sri Ram Janmabhoomi temple at Ayodhya. Jai Jai Sri Ram, that is the Divya Bhavya Vigraha of Ram Lalla, a royal prince 5 years old before the Yagopavit Sanskar. चेहरे पर बालत्व भी है और देवत्व भी है राजा दशरथ के सुपुत्र राजा राम. The first image, the first darshan of Sri Ram. पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो. And these are all Bharatiya Vadya Yantra, Indian musical instruments that play Payo ji maine Ram Ratan Dhan Payo. And the significance, why only Bharatiya Yantra? Because of the tarang, the waves that go out, they impact your body, your mind and your soul. Sculptor Arun Yogiraj has sculpted this Krishna Shila idol of Lord Ram, the Dashavatar of Lord Vishnu, so elegant. This Vigraha of Ram Lalla at the Sri Ram Janmabhoomi. For generations, the Sanatan civilization has believed this is the spot where Ram Lalla was born. And finally, after a struggle of over 500 years, Ram Lalla, his Divya Bhavya Mandir and the Vigraha is at the Ram Temple. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, flanked by the Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath and the Rashtriya Swayam Sevak Sangh Sar Sangchalak Mohan Bhagwat, Anandiben Patel, the Governor of Uttar Pradesh, and the Prime Minister now touches that holy Bel Patra. He's touched the Lord's feet. He's sought the Lord's blessings. This was a pledge that has been taken by Sanatan Dharma followers for generations. Ram Lalla hum aayenge, mandir wahi banayenge, and that mandir is finally here. The sacrifices that were made for generations over centuries. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath told Aaj Tak, my colleagues, that not a decade went by since 1528 that there wasn't a struggle or a satyagraha for this Divya Ram Mandir at Ayodhya. and this Vigraha of Ram Lalla. Look at his grand mukut. He's Bharat ke Raja Ram. He's Sanatan Samaj ke Maryada Purushottam Shri Ram. And Ram Lalla is finally at his birthplace. It's been described as जग समाया जिस नाम में वो नाम ही श्री राम है, श्री राम अपने धाम है, श्री राम ही विश्राम है, श्री राम ही आकाश है, श्री राम ही आयाम है, जग समाया जिस नाम में वो नाम मेरे श्री राम है. That is what devotees in Ayodhya have been chanting. And this is the Vigraha of Ram Lalla. Mahant Satyendra Das, the chief priest of the Sri Ram Janmabhoomi temple. He has been with Ram Lalla through all the ups and downs in the past close to 35 years. And this is that smiling Sri Ram blessing millions and millions of his devotees across the world. A civilizational moment that is being watched here on India Today television in India and across 7 seas. The Krishna Shila idol with Dashavatar of Lord Vishnu, and if you look all around, that's intricately carved white marble pillars and walls. Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patit Pavan Sita Ram. This is what Lord Ram means to us. Maryada Purushottam. A Mahapurush who faced the toughest challenges in his life but never left the path of righteousness. He was to be the king of Ayodhya, and just a day before the coronation as Yuvraj of Ayodhya, he was banished. Did he protest? Did he target a stepmother, Kekeyi, or get angry with his father, Raja Dashrath? Even as Raja Dashrath wanted him to imprison him, he said no. He honored his father's word. He respected Mata Kekeyi, and he walked into the forest for 14 long years. Maryada Purushottam. Ma Sita followed the same Maryada and followed her husband through all adversities. And Bhaiya Lakshman followed his Maryada and followed Sri Ram. Bharat did not take that empire and rule over it. The Charan Padukas of Lord Ram were kept on that Sinhasan. Bharat slept on the floor lower than Lord Ram and ruled for 14 years in the name of Lord Ram. That is Bharat ki Sanatan Parampara. And that's the Ram Rajya that Bharat is moving towards. The importance of this ceremony is immense, immense. This takes India back to our civilizational roots, to learn from our Mahapurush, to learn to look after parents the way and respect them, the way Raja Ram honored his father's word and commitment. Prime Minister Narendra Modi sprinkling holy water not just from the Saryu River, but from rivers that has come from across the length and breadth of our country. This holy water has come from Gangotri, the origin, the Gomukh origin of Ma Ganga, from Haridwar. It's come from Prayagraj. Prayagraj is where you have the Triveni of Ganga, Yamuna and Saraswati. This holy water has come from Krishna, Godavari, Gandak. This holy water, including sea water, it's come from Gokarna. And this musical chant of Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patit Pavan Sita Ram. Purush who led by example, Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patit Pavan Sita Ram, the man who abandoned his kingdom, the man who needed Kevat Nishadraj's help to cross Ma Ganga at Prayagraj, and that is why there's a Nishadraj Mandir that's coming up in the same Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra. He went to Chitrakoot, to Panchvati. There's a temple there. He then went from Chitrakoot, he went to Panchvati. Then when Ma Sita was abducted by Ravan, it was Jatayu who fought Ravan, and there is a Jatayu Mandir that is also coming here. Then you move forward to Kishkindha, where he met Hanuman, and there's a Lord Hanuman Mandir that is coming up here. Suryavanshi Raja Ram, so there is a Suryavanshi Bhagwan Surya Ka Mandir that's also coming up here. That shows how our entire country is united in one bond. एक सूत्र में पूरे देश को पिरोया. चित्रकूट, पंचवटी, किष्किंधा, रामेश्वरम, Lanka. And if you look at modern day Bharat, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and then Lanka. That is how Lord Ram unites our entire country. Chhattisgarh, seen as Nanihal, Ma Kaushalya came from Chhattisgarh, so Lord Ram's Nanihal. And that's Prime Minister Narendra Modi leading the prayers at the Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Temple, at the Sri Ram Temple, Ayodhya.
सीताराम सीताराम सीताराम
Ram
सभी संतों आप खड़े हो सकते हैं और रामधुन
The Divya Bhavya Vigrah of Sri Ram. Prime Minister Narendra Modi now reciting those mantras. And this is where the Prime Minister prays. And how beautiful is this Vigrah, how spellbinding, how mesmerizing, how divine. देवत्व भी है और बालत्व भी है. रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीता राम सुंदर विग्रह. Just as this vigraha looks, Megha Shyam. That's how Ram Lalla was. Megha Shyam. वो जो काले बादल जब घिर आते हैं, सुंदर विग्रह मेघा श्याम गंगा तुलसी शालीग्राम. And that's the prayer that is happening right now. The garbhagriha of the Divya Bhavya Ram temple at Ayodhya. Sri Ram with his golden dhanush and golden arrow, the bard. Sri Ram decked up in his finest royal mukut and jewelry. A prayer that has been answered after over 500 years. After holy water and ghee and food, now fruits. अलग अलग भोग भगवान को लगाए जाते हैं. Bhog is the meal that Lord eats, and once the Lord eats, now Sri Ram, this Vigraha is a living deity. The Lord will eat, the Lord will sleep, the Lord will bless his devotees from this point on. 51 inches tall, this Divya Bhavya Vigraha of Lord Ram, from that lalat to his toes.
दर्शन पूजन तर्पण करेंगे, जटायु दर्शन पुष्पार्चन करेंगे, कार्मिकों से मिलेंगे और प्रस्थान करेंगे. डाक विभाग के अधिकारी उनको पीछे की ओर आ जाना चाहिए, मंच के पीछे.
just as we'd seen or just as we'd heard, Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patit Pavan Sita Ram Sundar Vigraha Megha Sham. That's exactly what this Vigraha looks like. It looks divine. Megha Sham. Shri Ram was dark complexioned or Sham Varn. Ganga Tulsi Shaligram. And that's exactly how he has been worshipped right now, with holy waters, with tulsi leaves. 32 steps to enter the Garbhagriha of the Divya Bhavya Ram temple at Ayodhya.
रंग मंडप में प्रवेश हो गया। अब वो पूर्ण मंडप में प्रवेश करने वाले हैं। वहीं पर सब ट्रस्टीगण, राष्ट्रीय स्वयंसेवक संघ के सरसंघचालक डॉक्टर मोहन राव भागवत, उत्तर प्रदेश के माननीय मुख्यमंत्री योगी आदित्यनाथ जी, उत्तर प्रदेश की राज्यपाल महोदया आनंदीबेन पटेल, राम जन्मभूमि तीर्थ क्षेत्र के अध्यक्ष नृत्य गोपाल दास जी महाराज उपस्थित हैं। केशव पाराशरन जी, वासुदेवानंद सरस्वती जी महाराज, युग पुरुष परमानंद जी महाराज, अन्य सभी ट्रस्टीगण वहीं पर उपस्थित है। 12:07 हो गया है। गर्भगृह में प्रवेश हो चुका है।
चांदी के छत्र को अपने हाथ में लिए
गोविंद देव
भगवान
जी
श्री राम के उस गर्भगृह की ओर बढ़ाते हुए, एक एक कदम बढ़ाते हुए, अनेक मंडपों को पार करते हुए, 5 मंडपों को पार करते हुए उस अद्भुत क्षण के साक्षी होने जा रहे हैं जो विश्व में एक इतिहास रचेगा। श्री अयोध्या धाम, जो कि वैकुंठ का हृदय कहा जाता है, आज अत्यंत प्रफुल्लित है। आज उल्लास चारों ओर, आज आनंद चारों ओर। क्यों न हो, भगवान श्री राम पधारे हैं। भगवान श्री राम प्राण प्रतिष्ठित होने जा रहे हैं। चेतना का संचार होने जा रहा है भगवान श्री राम की उस मूर्ति में, जो इस वक्त थोड़ी ही देर बाद आप देखेंगे कि कमल पत्र पर वो विराजमान।
This is where Prime Minister Narendra Modi now enters the Garbhagriha after crossing the 5 mandaps. This is the Shri Ram Janmabhoomi Mandir. That's the Garbhagriha of the Mandir that you see on your television screen, and inside is that Divya Krishna Shila Vigraha of Shri Ram. Now, as you enter, these are the 5 mandaps. The Nritya Mandap, the Prime Minister crossed the Nritya Mandap first, then was the Rang Mandap. The Puja part now starts. The ceremony now starts with the Prime Minister as the Yajman.
आश्चर्य के पर्याय के रूप में, भारत भारतीयता के अग्रदूत के रूप में, और साथ ही साथ सनातन संस्कृति के ध्वजवाहक के रूप में प्रस्तुत हैं गर्भगृह में। सनातन संस्कृति के संवाहक के रूप में, भारत की एकात्मता के, भारत के वैभव के इस अटूट प्रदर्शन के आज दिन को पूरी दुनिया साक्षी हो रही है। और अगर देखें तो निश्चित तौर से जिस तरीके से प्रधानमंत्री जी पहुंचे हैं, कहा जा सकता है कि वह शंकर का तेज लिए आता है।